Hello, hello, and welcome back. Guess what? We are on chapter 8. Can you believe it? This has been an amazing journey for me, as this is my first time doing Beyond the Pages by video. I have had some really good feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've had some not so good feedback, which is fine too. It doesn't affect me. I just want to say thank you, because some of you have been on this journey with me since chapter 1. And I'm just excited. We've gotten to chapter 8. I don't know if I'm real excited that it's about to be over, but I am excited that I was able to get through all of this and that you guys are with me through this whole thing. And so chapter 8 is my husband won't be perfect. Did I just say that? I did. And that is all right, because guess what? We're not perfect either. Okay? The wives are not perfect, and we should not expect our husbands to be perfect either. So in the book, I just kind of say that hopefully I don't have to give you a lecture on this part, right? We're all imperfect. I said that in chapter 1, that we are taking two imperfect lives and trying to merge them together. And so you have to know from the beginning that he will not be perfect. There are going to be some things that are just not going to be comfortable for you, right? And so in the book, I talk about how I was reading this devotional, and the writer said that when he got married, he was very immature, and he said that he had an idea of how his wife was supposed to be. And so he was trying to change her into this idea that he had in his mind that a wife should be, or his wife should be. Well, sometimes we do that as wives. We think about, we have this idea of how we want our husbands to be. You know, that knight in shining armor, he does no wrong, he does everything for us. And then the minute it doesn't go the way we imagined it, because that's what we're doing, we're imagining it. When it doesn't go the way we imagine it, now we're upset, we're flustered, we're like, what is going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Your husband is not perfect. But look, so in this chapter, I just kind of give you some helpful hints, because I don't feel like I had to give a whole lot of information here. I just had to remind you that if you're single and you're thinking about getting married, that your husband will not be perfect. And of course, if you're married, I just want to remind you that he's not, right? My husband's not. Look, when we made 15 years, my husband was driving across what we call the twin span here in Louisiana. And he called me up. It was our anniversary, our 15-year anniversary. And he called me up and he said, he was just laughing like really hard. And I'm like, come on, share this with me. I want to laugh too, right? And so he says, I was going over the years that we've been together and just thinking about it. And I say, Lord, that woman sure was crazy. What he was, and he just couldn't stop laughing. And I started laughing because it was, at this time, it was funny. Of course, when the things are happening over the years, it's not so funny. But when you can sit back and think about it and laugh about it, and you two are still together, look, we can look at each other and understand that neither one of us is perfect. And guess what? That's okay. It is okay. And so I have some helpful hints. Why I keep saying tense? Anyway, I have some helpful hints that I want to share. And I have 5 of them in here, but I'm not going to give you 5. So what I'm going to do, I'm only going to give you 1, because if you don't have the book already, I need you to go and buy the book, Ruth Ready. Ruth Ready. Okay? I need you to go and buy the book. And so let's see which one I'm going to give to you. Remind him that you appreciate him. You might not think so, but this is really big. This is really big. And it can take look, this can go a long way, especially in your relationship. If you just remind him even the little bitty things, right? Because this can uphold your relationship even when things are a little difficult, even when things aren't going the way we desire them to go, the way we want them to go. Reminding him that you appreciate him can take the relationship a long, long way. Remember, men really want to be respected, okay? And one of the ways you can respect him is by letting him know that you appreciate him. And so in here, I just go on and on about a conversation that I had with a young lady as I was writing the book. And I did get her permission to put it in here. But I also have a prayer for females seeking a lifelong companion. Okay, and I'm not talking about the physical aspect, because a lot of times you pray and people say be specific, and you pray for the surface stuff. Well, I get a little deeper here, where I said, when you're praying for the lifelong companion, I say one that will honor and trust you, talking about God, one that will enjoy worshiping and praising your name unashamedly, one that will take his rightful position in the body of Christ, one that will love me as Christ loved the church, things like that, one that has a heart of compassion, because that's the things that will allow the relationship to be strong. And so, all of that, he's got to be tall, he's got to be dark, he's got to be this. And then I also have, after you pray for him, then I have it where you turn it around and says, Lord, let me be the wife that you desire me to be, one that loves and honors and trusts you, one that will encourage him to be the best man that you have created him to be, one that believes in the gift that you placed inside of him and nurtured that gift. This is the stuff that will have the relationship being solid and strong. And this is where the relationship can be lifelong. We said, till death do us part. And so there we have it, till death do us part. This is the kind of stuff that is going to take you to that place. Not all the surface stuff, not the material stuff, not the physical looks, okay? Look, I do have some extra stuff that I'm going to share with you in my next video. So this is the end of chapter 8, and I wore my Team Arsenal lifetime member shirt because I am in this for the long haul. So I hope you are in it for the long haul as well. So once again, thank you for taking the time to go through all of the chapters with me. Thank you for, some of you have shared it, and I appreciate that. Some of you have left feedback. Some of you have emailed me. Some of you have visited my website, that's kittysbookshelf.com, and left me some encouraging things there also. Hey, if you have something you want to say, go ahead and say it to me. You can email me at booksbykitty@yahoo.com, booksbykitty@yahoo.com. I would love to hear from you, okay? And if you want to know where to get this shirt from, hey, I can tell you where to get one like that for you and your mate. We do have matching shirts. And so once again, thank you. Go and get the book if you don't have it already. And if you do have the book, share it with a friend, meaning purchase them one or tell them where to get it. It's available on Amazon also. Thank you. I love you guys, and I am continually praying for you guys.